This is the all-new Walkman from Sony, the first to feature Bluetooth incorporated into the unit itself. Now with this Walkman with 4 and 8 gig sizes, you get a top-of-the-range EX earbuds, but in addition to that you get free Bluetooth headphones. Now that total combination is worth approximately, retail value-wise, about £90 to £100. One of the first things that will strike you about the new Walkman is how good the screen size is for such a small player. It takes up the majority of the face, as you can see, but still has room for the buttons underneath. The video playback with the unit is superb. It's clear, it's crisp, the screen has lots of brightness and very good contrast. What you probably won't be able to make out just now is just how high the resolution of the video is. It is absolutely superb. Of course, the major addition to this new Walkman, as already touched upon, is the addition of Bluetooth. Now why is Bluetooth important for an MP3 player? Well, I think kind of going through the next couple of years you're going to find Bluetooth becoming more essential, primarily because of what it lets you do. The benefit of Bluetooth with the new Walkman is it will allow you to connect wirelessly to a range of devices, the most obvious of these being headphones, which come with the 4 and 8 gig models. In addition to that, there'll be a range of speaker docks. Capacity wise, Sony have taken a step forward with the new Walkman. Not only can you buy 4 gig and 8 gig, but they've also introduced the new 16 gig model. Battery life is another issue worth discussing at this stage. Of course, Bluetooth does put a bit of additional drain on the battery, but when listening to music, even using Bluetooth continuously, this Walkman will still give you about 15 hours listening time. Now if you decide you want to use the in-ear earbuds that also come with the player, it will actually give you 36 hours playback, which is pretty impressive. Now looking at it from a video point of view, if you're using the in-ear earbuds, you're looking at about 10-hour video playback, which is very strong. Even with Bluetooth, that's only going to drop to 7 hours, which is still highly impressive. It seems odd to be mentioning sound quality this so far through a review on the new Sony Walkman, but perhaps that's because we've got used to how good it is. Gladly, there's absolutely nothing shocking to report here at all. The sound quality is still very good indeed. I'd rate it as slightly better than the last Sony Walkman. Now the sound quality on the new Walkman is helped along by what Sony call clear sound technology. This is a range of features including increased stereo separation and bass definition, which give you the best possible reproduction for your music. There's also a 5-band equalizer to customize the sound to your taste, and Sony's VPT engine and dynamic normalizer to play with. There's still more though. Sony have never gone for packing their players with useless gadgets. So the new Walkman has features you'll really use. Photo storage and browsing is simple on the big screen. It works really well in this respect. There's also some cool little features you might recognise from Walkmans of the past, like being able to shuffle your songs by recording date. All generally useful and interesting stuff. So hopefully you'll have guessed by now that we really rate the new Walkman. Yeah, it might not reinvent the wheel, but it's got a great feature set, brilliant build quality, great sound, it's very easy to use, the interface is fantastic. Time for the scores. Value. We rate this player 8 out of 10. It's by far, in a way, not the cheapest player on the market. It doesn't have the longest feature list, but the sheer quality makes the cost acceptable, as does the bundle with the headphones. Features, 8 out of 10. Limited, there's nothing groundbreaking again, but those that are there work brilliantly, which is enough to nudge the score higher than it would otherwise be. Design, 7 out of 10. I think it should be apparent in the camera. It looks very nice and clean. The controls are perhaps a little fussily designed. There's nothing new here, but it's screwed together beautifully. I mean, to hold the player, it feels very solid. Audio, 10 out of 10. Utterly superb. There's a brightness and a detail to Sony's sound that's very hard to beat. It may lack a little volume for serious bass heads, but in the EX earbuds, they help massively with that. In addition, you've obviously got the Bluetooth headphones, which we found very good. Video, 10 out of 10. The screen is a masterpiece and playback is fantastic. It could support a couple more file types, but it's no different to any other player in its class in that respect. It's absolutely top drawer. Overall, we give the new Sony NWZA820 range, or the new Walkman as it's much easier to call it, 9 out of 10, and we're happy to award it the Advanced MP3 Players Reviewer's Choice Award.